let's solve this linear inequality, and to do so, let's first multiply through by the LCD. The LCD with denominators of 3 and 4 is 12. Now remember, every term in this inequality is multiplied by 12. I think I'll go ahead and just write it down. 12 times this term, and then I'll just squeeze this in. 12 times, let me put parentheses here so you can see it. If I'm going to do it there, I'll do it there. 12 times that second term, and then do not forget 0 times 12. Of course, this time it doesn't make a difference because 0 times 12 is 0, but you've got to remember to multiply through. All right, and what happens? Well, 3 divides into 12 4 times, so I have 4 times, in parentheses, 3x minus 2, minus 4 divides into 12 3 times, so 3 times 5x plus 1 greater than or equal to 0 times 12 is 0. And now let's multiply through using the distributive property. Now be careful. 4 times 3x, that's 12x, minus 4 times 2 is 8. Distributive property, think of this as negative 3 times 5x, that's negative 15x. And then negative 3 times a positive 1, that's negative 3, greater than or equal to 0. Now let's simplify on this left side. 12x minus 15x, that's negative 3x, like terms. Negative 8 minus 3, that's negative 11, greater than or equal to 0. I will now add 11 to both sides. So negative 3x is greater than or equal to 0 plus 11 or 11. And then how do we finish? We finish by, let me write this down, dividing both sides by the coefficient of x, which is negative 3. Now we are dividing by a negative number. That means we must reverse the direction of our inequality sign, whether you divide through by a negative or multiply through by a negative. So on the left side I have x, and then I have less than or equal to negative 11/3. Now we want to write our result in interval notation, so I'll write it here over to the side. Think of all numbers less than or equal to negative 11/3. That is from negative infinity then to negative 11/3, and then bracket because of that sign.